My idea of good company is the company of clever, well-informed people who have a great deal of conversation. That is what I call good company. Vanity and pride are different things, though the words are often used synonymously. A person may be proud without being vain. Pride relates more to our opinion of ourselves, vanity, to what we would have others think of us. To sit in the shade on a fine day and look upon verdure is the most perfect refreshment. There are people, who the more you do for them, the less they will do for themselves. A woman, especially, if she have the misfortune of knowing anything, should conceal it as well as she can. We have all a better guide in ourselves, if we would attend to it, than any other person can be. A single woman with a very narrow income must be a ridiculous, disagreeable old maid, the proper sport of boys and girls. But a single woman of good fortune is always respectable, and may be as sensible and pleasant as anybody else. The more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love. It is a truth universally acknowledged, that a single man in possession of a good fortune, must be in want of a wife. Nothing is more deceitful than the appearance of humility. It is often only carelessness of opinion, and sometimes an indirect boast. The power of doing anything with quickness is always prized much by the possessor, and often without any attention to the imperfection of the performance. It is always incomprehensible to a man that a woman should ever refuse an offer of marriage. A lady's imagination is very rapid, it jumps from admiration to love, from love to matrimony in a moment. One does not love a place the less for having suffered in it, unless it has been all suffering, nothing but suffering. Dress is at all times a frivolous distinction, and excessive solicitude about it often destroys its own aim. The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel, must be intolerably stupid. Give a girl an education and introduce her properly into the world, and 10 to 1 but she has the means of settling well, without further expense to anybody. A mind lively and at ease, can do with seeing nothing, and can see nothing that does not answer. In 9 cases out of 10, a woman had better show more affection than she feels. There is safety in reserve, but no attraction. One cannot love a reserved person. For what do we live, but to make sport for our neighbors and laugh at them in our turn? Oh! Do not attack me with your watch. A watch is always too fast or too slow. I cannot be dictated to by a watch. No man is offended by another man's admiration of the woman he loves, it is the woman only who can make it a torment. Next to being married, a girl likes to be crossed in love a little now and then.